If you are a beginner drummer or an instructor that has beginner students, stick around, you don't want to miss this. How often does this happen when you're practicing a brand new drum beat? You're trying it, you're playing it, and then you get stumped. And then you try it again, and you make a mistake. And you try it again, and you make a mistake. All of this leading to frustration, wondering if, taking drum lessons was a good idea to begin with, or you get so angry you actually throw the sticks across the room. Well, what if I told you there was a way to make those mistakes work to your favor? That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? But before I show you, I just want to say hello to those who are here for the first time. Thank you for popping by. My name is Marco Spadafora. The name of this channel is Whole Lotta Drumming, as you see right here. And I create drum videos that help drummers get better. If that interests you, consider subscribing, clicking the notification bell, and you'll always be up to speed on what's going on here. All right, so let's go behind my drum kit, and I'll demonstrate how mistakes are going to be your best friend. So here's how this whole thing works. We're going to use something that we all have access to, and that is the timer in our phones, and also the timers in our iPads or tablets. It's an amazing tool to measure progress. Let's just assume that we are using this beat as an example. Okay, so this is the beat you have to learn. Okay, you're a beginner. And in the early stages, it's a little rough because you have to place all the notes first, like this. And so on. So you get to a point where you finally have placed all the notes, and it's time for you to sustain the drum beat, to see how long you could keep it going without making a mistake. And this is where the problem is, because what happens is you play the drum beat, you stumble, you play it again, you stumble, and then you start to get frustrated and you start to doubt yourself. And sometimes you might even think of quitting, taking drum lessons as a result. So let me just give you an example of the stumbling process. So you might be doing this, and then you stumble. Okay, you get back up. And you stumble, and you get frustrated. We're going to take those stumbles or those mistakes, okay, and we're going to use them as progress, because making mistakes does not mean you suck. It means you're making progress. Okay, remember that one. It's a pretty profound statement, but it's very true. Mistakes, failures, errors, it means that you're making progress. Why? Because you are attempting something. You're trying. That's the only way to fail or make mistakes, is by trying. The name of the game is to not giving up. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to use the timer to help us manage these mistakes. How do we do this? Click on the timer, and off you go. You make a mistake, stop the timer. Look at the timer, it says 9.5 seconds. You managed to play the drum beat for 9.5 seconds. Great. Your next attempt now is trying to surpass 9.5 seconds. So you try it again. Press reset, right? Let's go. You make a mistake, stop the timer. What does it say? 12.21 seconds. Now, Normally you would get frustrated, right? But now, hold on a second, 12.2, you actually beat your record. Because the first try was around 9 seconds. Now you're at 12 seconds. So guess what? You're making progress. Here's the thing. Your goal should be this: to be able to play a drum beat for a minute without making any mistakes, bumps. It has to be smooth for 1 minute. Once you can do that, check mark. That's an accomplishment. So let me try this beat one more time. Let's see what happens. Press start, and away you go. Make a mistake, stop. 11.85 seconds. So you did not beat your previous record of 12. You got close, but you didn't beat your record. Okay, so let's try it again. Reset, start. Make a mistake, stop. Okay, you're at 17 seconds. You just beat your record. Okay, you see how this works? You keep going through this process until finally you can do it for a minute. That is one heck of a shift of mind here, because these mistakes are now working to your favor because you're measuring them thanks to this timer. Now what happens after a minute? You can finally do it. Yay, awesome. Okay, here's what happens after playing it for a minute without making a mistake. The next thing is, same drum beat, be able to play it for 3 minutes without making a mistake. Why 3 minutes? Because that's close to what the length of a song is. So we're always trying to incorporate that whole band training component, right? Being able to play with a band or play along with a song. The next step after that is to be able to play this drum beat for 1 minute at a different tempo, at a faster tempo. So you play the whole timer thing again. So let's try this beat at a faster tempo. Let's put the timer on. Make a mistake, you stop. 8 seconds. Okay, reset. Make a mistake, you stop. So you keep doing this until you can play it a minute. Now, the cool thing about this is the amount of times you are going to be repeating this drum beat as a result of this timer exercise is going to really help you with making this drum beat sound good, because by the time you're able to play it for a minute, think of how many times or how many attempts you had to make to be able to play it at a minute. That repetition is going to also make the drum beat sound better. It's going to give it a chance to season, so to speak. So this is how this timer exercise works. It is extremely powerful, this exercise. And remember what I said earlier, a mistake does not mean you suck. It means you are making progress. And that's the name of the game, folks. Now you see how that timer that's been in your phone all these years, how it's a powerful tool to help improve your drum beat learning. This is extremely helpful in the early stages, and this is why I dedicated this video to beginners or drum instructors who have beginner students who are struggling, helping them get through that hump of learning drum beats and not get frustrated and quit. So get that timer, go to your practice room, get that drum beat that you have to learn, and use that timer to help you get to the next level. Click like if you enjoyed this video. If you really enjoyed this video, share it with as many drummer friends as you like. Drop a comment. Love to hear from you. And once again, for those of you who are here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. And also for those of you who have been here before and have not subscribed yet, don't forget to do that. Click the notification bell and you'll always be up to speed with what's going on here in this channel. And there's a whole lot going on, as this hoodie says. By the way, if you actually dig this, just go to the description below. There's a link there, click it, and you'll have access to these tops that are available. So remember, stay well, stay safe, practice using that timer, and most of all, have a whole lot of fun. Take care. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.